Good Erev Shabbos, everybody. It's time to turn Friday into Erev Shabbos. Time to turn Friday into Erev Shabbos. Thank you so much for joining us. A big thank you to our generous sponsors, our dear friends, series sponsor, Mendon Sipora Fishman, Schutz V'chai, Rivka Bas Sibor Fredel, in memory of Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, of Yaakov Ben David Aryeh. Thank you so much for your generosity. The siren is coming. It means it's almost time for Shabbos. Also, this afternoon's particular sponsor, Rebecca Kahn, for a Refuah Shlema, B'fal Yisrael Dov Ben Avigai Leah. May our learning turn the fourth Shabbos in the world to his last Shabbos in the hospital. Complete Refuah Shlema Dov Ber Ben Etta. Neshama's should have a pure Refuah Shlema, speedy, complete, happy, healthy, only the best of everything. We are turning Friday into Erev Shabbos, although it is a short Friday, and I'm out of time, so we may have a short turn Friday into Erev Shabbos. And we are learning Ravitcha Maya Morgenstern. But before we do, I want to invoke and I want to remind everyone of something really special, really incredible. There's a holy, blessed member of our community who currently is very sadly in the midst of sitting Shiva, Moshe Volvovsky, for the loss of his very, very special mother. And he shared with me that his mother once wrote to the Rebbe, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, about the stresses of her many responsibilities. She was an extraordinary woman. And the Rebbe wrote back 4 words, Hadlakas Neros Beli Lachatz. Those were his 4 words. She wrote about the stresses of her many responsibilities, and he wrote back, light the candles with no pressure. That when a woman makes sure to light the Shabbos candles in an environment with no stress, that will have an emotional impact on their well-being for the entire week long. Not just the way you go into Shabbos, not just for that Shabbos. Hadlakas Neros Beli Lachatz. If a person can have mindfulness and the presence and the consciousness to light the Shabbos candles with no sense of pressure, not on the clock, not in a rush, not with a list of things that haven't yet happened, then the sense of calm and peace that they could bring to the lighting of candles, which is the source of light. Today is Black Friday, but we don't believe in Black Friday. For us, every Friday is White Light Friday. We bring the light to Black Friday when we light the Shabbos candles calmly and peacefully. Why is it called Black Friday? Either because people used to scam their bosses, call in sick, take off to have a 4-day weekend. There's a whole history to why it's called Black Friday. Today, it's called Black Friday because of the sales. You go to the mall, online, people are swarming and swamping. People are rushing to take advantage, to pursue material possessions. They want to accumulate and amass more and more in the physical world. And that talk is Black Friday. To think your happiness will be in having more and more and more and more sales and buying more things, and that will be happiness, that's talk of Black Friday. That's sad, it's depressed, it's dark, it's black. But if a person lights the candles, if a person, the candles, kiner mitzvah Torah, or if a person is embracing the spirituality and the holiness, a person realizes that real happiness doesn't come from the material and the physical. Real happiness comes from the spiritual and the holy. If a person, as the Rebbe said to Rabbi Moshe Volvovsky's mother, Allah Shalom, that hadlakas neros beli lachatz, light the candles with no pressure. If you light the candles peacefully, it will overflow, it will inform, it will inspire the entire week. So we transform any Black Friday to a light Friday. We dispel the darkness with a little bit of light. And the notion that Shabbos comes in with all the physical preparations that we make for Shabbos, with all the shopping and all the cooking and all the preparing, with the beauty of the china and the crystal and the silverware, with the beauty of the serving pieces. Today we have fancy serving pieces, even to hold the dips. Khalila, the dips would be sitting on our table. We have fancy designer vessels shaped just to hold the dips. So a person should have a beautiful or ornate Shabbos table. There's nothing wrong with that. It honors the Shabbos. However, we begin the Shabbos, even after all the expensive wine or scotch, after the big meat, after all the shopping and all the preparation of a beautifully set table, it begins with something that you can't capture, you can't touch, you can't hold. It begins with the lighting of the candle. Because the goal of Shabbos is to taste the world to come. The goal of Shabbos is not to get lost in the physical and material. The goal of Shabbos is to get lost in the light, to bring more light into the world, and to have a certain peace of mind and a peacefulness, a tranquility and a serenity when lighting those candles. That's the Shalom Bayis. The whole reason we light candles is Shalom Bayis, so as not to trip on a toy, so as not to fall down, to see what we're doing and where we're going. We light those candles because the Shabbos candles bring us Shalom Bayis. They are not just a skula in some mystical heebie-jeebie sense. They're a skula in the sense that the light illuminating the darkness enables us to see, and that will bring more peace into our home. So we realize that peace and happiness, light comes not from the darkness of shopping and of wanting more things, although There's nothing wrong with having things and taking advantage of good sales, but it can't define us. It shouldn't make us lose our midos and our minds in our pursuit of getting those things. It's Black Friday, but Friday is all about light. Friday is about the light of turning Friday into Erev Shabbos. Friday is about the light, about lighting the candles and how we light the candles. Friday is about the light of bringing in a Shabbos, which illuminates and brings a greater light and enables us to have a greater clarity. That's what Friday is. When we turn Friday into Erev Shabbos, there's no such thing as a Black Friday, only a light Friday, a white Friday. The image is not Black Friday, but rather it's of light. There's a pasuk in Koheles that talks about wearing white, and we have a white tablecloth, and we wear a white shirt, and we invoke the imagery of the light of the white, the purity, the innocence, the newness, the freshness, the joy, the heavenly vision of white, of light. It's not a Black Friday, it's a light, a white Friday. It's a Friday in which we illuminate the world. So please, in her memory, Rebbe Volvovsky, make sure Hadlakas Neros Bali Lachatz. Light those candles with no pressure. Don't be rushing and don't be running and don't feel all the things that haven't happened and don't have tension and don't have anger. A few deep breaths. Neshama for the neshima for the neshama. Neshama, neshima, the same word. Breath and soul. Restore your soul with deep breaths. Always take a few deep breaths before lighting those candles. Center yourself. Come back to who we are. Bring out the best of our neshama. We're a guf. We're a body. And we just shop for the body, we just wash the body, cut the nails of the body, get the haircut of the body, dress the body prepared and shop for beautiful Shabbos table and Shabbos food. But right before, as we go into Shabbos, in those moments of transition into Shabbos, it's not about the body. Take a few deep neshimos in order to restore the neshama, the soul, and now you're ready to bring more light into the world with the lighting of candles. Hadlakas neros bili lachatz in the schus of Rebbetzin Volvovsky and in all of our schus. Have a wonderful Shabbos, everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay holy. Have a great Shabbos, everybody. Until next time, Erev Shabbos Chanukah. Have a great Shabbos.